Day 131 of 281. Hello, my name is Joey. I'm currently a senior in high school, and I have officially 150 days left before I graduate. And I want to pursue my dream of content creation, my love and drive of inspiring others, and doing what I love most. It's currently 10:21 p.m. on a Tuesday night. I just finished up a 4-hour shift at work today, went to the gym, spent some time with family and friends, worked on the side hustle, just doing the ordinary, but getting one step closer to my dream every single day. Today I want to talk to you guys about something that has helped me. Maybe I can help you. This is sort of my full-on guide on how to build a relationship with God. I'll be explaining everything that you need to know, and you can walk out of this video knowing how to build a relationship. I guess you could say I grew up in the standard religious household. We went to church on Sunday, did my prayers before bed, and lived life ordinary. I never knew who God was. I never knew that there was peace, and I never knew that there was purpose in life. I sort of just lived through life like everyone else. And I feel like I discovered God almost 3 years ago, in where I found Him. And it wasn't like a dark place in my life, but it was more so of just like not knowing who I was. And so I really wanted to understand who God was. And there was this one preacher, Joyce Meyer. You could go listen to her. I mean, amazing. She literally, I'm not going to lie to you guys, 80% of my faith was discovered by her, because she goes over everything that you need to know and goes over the true relationship of God. And once I started listening to sermons, started reading the Bible a little bit more carefully, I sort of got to know that God is not just, a formula, but God is a relationship. It's one of the few quotes I love to live by in life. I'm going to repeat it one more time, and I want you guys to hear me. God is not a formula, but God is a relationship, right? If you feel like there's something missing in your life, and I feel like many of us have that gap, that thing, that piece that just doesn't fit, know that there's God, and know that He will take care of you, and He will fill that gap. Remember, for most of my life, I never knew who God was, and you can make the change right now. Here is one of my best pieces of advice I would give to you. I do this every single night, and it has helped me know God better. I'm sorry about my dog barking in the back if you hear that. Just please ignore that, or take that into the video. But one of the best pieces of advice I give to anybody is, after a long day, when it's 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock at night, go ahead, close the door, shut off the blinds, all the lights, and talk to God like a human being. Talk to Him like you would to your best friend. Tell Him about how your day was. Tell Him about what happened, what went well, what did not go well. And you're going to build a relationship with the Lord. Remember, my whole life, I never knew I could do that. I always felt that God was a relationship. I have to say, the same 5 prayers over and over again, not knowing that I can actually talk to Him. And once you start to talk to God, you start to realize a lot more in life. You start to realize that you have to live by His word. And I never said this, and I'm going to say it today because I'm very, very proud of it, and I feel like it's a good example to set for others. But this year in 2025 was the best years of my life. I mean, I grew in so many ways, but one thing I really, really, really grew in this year was my generosity. I probably gave out $300 to $400 worth of my own personal money to either buy people's groceries, to give money to people working out in the cold or the heat, and just making someone smile. I've done that this year, and I'm hoping to make that bigger. And I want to tell you guys one secret, and I'm telling you this because this is so true. Generosity is the secret key to success. No one talks about it. Everyone is so focused on investing, making yourself better. How can I get more money? But start to give away more of your money, guys. I mean, if you're starting to be generous starting after this video, start with $5. So literally just freaking buy someone a piece of candy, or hey, give someone a $5 tip that's working outside, and slowly accumulate that. I started off with like $5, and now I'm at $20. That's how much I give out to people now, because I know God will take care of me. I have so much wealth. I have so much of everything. And I'm not saying that to flex. I'm saying that of proof that once you start being more generous, God gives you more in return. And it's the greatest feeling and the greatest gift of all time. Remember to trust God's plan as well. Know that everything that happens in your life is for a reason. it goes back down to one of life's most respected quotes is you live life forward and you understand it backwards. We might not be understanding why we're going through this certain situation right now, why, we're going through a breakup or a hard time financially. But 10 years down the road, you'll understand why that happened. And I'm such a big believer that that stuff does happen, because even though I'm 18 years old, I didn't live 6 years of my life, but I lived a good amount of years to start understanding why stuff has happened to me. The reasons why I got picked on earlier in my life and bullied was because of my size. And because of my size, I started going into the gym, and now I have a great physique, and I'm proud of that, right? Never would have understood that back then. And all the times that, I would be posting these YouTube videos not knowing that it would take almost 130 days to find my niche. Now I'm starting to understand that, and now I can apply that to more people to tell them that it's gonna be, patience and everything. If there's one thing I want you guys to take away from this video, it's to know that God is actually there, that He's not just a figure that we just pray to, but He's someone we can actually talk to. He's someone that we can actually depend on in our life. And there's nothing more peaceful than going to bed every single night knowing that I'm in God's plan and in God's hands, and knowing that everything that does happen, God is right there with me. It's so peaceful. It's so peaceful to know that. It's so peaceful to know that. Guys, that's going to wrap it up for this video. I'm hoping that this did help in some ways. I'm always here to share my faith and share how you can grow yours. And just remember one thing, guys. You take it day by day and watch your faith grow. Start being generous. Start to be loving. Start to be forgiving. That's probably what I'll talk about tomorrow. It's funny. I'm sort of turning into a preacher now. So, hey, it's happening. See how God works in mysterious ways? I didn't think I'd be doing this, but look what I'm doing. God bless, guys. God loves you. And 150 days left. Peace out.